What's up, everybody? This is John here from Metal Aviation, and I've been getting hit up left and right for almost 7 years on the Dollar Tree foam stuff, right? So we made a video back 7 years ago about how to pull the paper off Dollar Tree foam, and it's actually turned into a pretty big video in all types of hobbies. So I get comments and messages a lot about Dollar Tree foam. So we're going to start a Dollar Tree foam series of videos. So today what I'm going to go over is laminating Dollar Tree foam and how I do it. All my plane designs are set up for 9mm foam, and the reason they're set up for 9mm foam thickness is that Dollar Tree foam is 4.5mm. It's actually less when you pull the paper off, but we're just going to round it up for the sake of argument. So in all my CAD designs, I set everything for 9mm thickness. So how I laminate the foam is, I just got a couple pieces here to show you. Is I use the 3M Super 77 spray adhesive. That's their middle grade spray adhesive, I think. They have one that's a little bit weaker and they have one that's super strong. The 77 works really well. You spray it on, let it sit for a little bit, make sure it's tacked up, put your two pieces of foam together, press them as best you can, try to keep it flat. And I mean, within 30 seconds, if you try to pull it apart, you're going to destroy the foam just trying to pull it apart. But I want to give us the physics behind it. Again, not an expert, not a physicist, not a mathematician, don't have the Fields medal, but I do know a little bit about real world scenarios, and I do probably know a little bit more about physics than I'm letting on. But when you laminate two pieces of foam together, it actually gives you a little bit more rigidity than if it was a single piece of 9mm foam. Because what happens is your glue in between acts as a stiffener, right? That sounds funny. But if you take two pieces of foam, they're going to slide, right? You don't see it happening, but you can hear it. Put it by the microphone. You can't see it, but there's a microphone right here. I'm sly. That's the foam sliding as I bend it, like this. Similar noise. When you glue this together, you no longer get that slide, and that creates tension. And that tension makes this stiffer because it wants to slide, but it can't. So you're getting tension in there. That's going to give you a little more rigidity. So whatever craft you might be doing, that if this, like, hey, this Dollar Tree foam, I love it, but it's kind of flimsy, right? That's why I double it up. Then when you laminate it, it's even a little more rigid. So for another craft or something, that might do the trick for you, right? And you're going to get thickness. It all around gives you a more robust piece of foam, better actually than if it was organically 9 inches off the mill, right? So basically how I do it is I get a box, and you take that big box, take it out in your garage or out in the driveway. Doesn't matter if it's cold out. If you do it quickly enough, the cold won't affect it. You place your pieces inside the box, and what I do is I just do a nice even spray, like a one time, another time. That's it. To be honest, the one time across is probably enough, but my OCD will not allow me to do just one spray. So I do a quick coat one way, quick coat the other way. You don't want to get it on too thick because you want these pieces to be as close as possible, and a little bit goes a long way. That 77 is some good stuff. You don't want to spray it and then 2 seconds after you spray it, slap it together. This is a contact cement type adhesive. It's not a glue that dries. You put the wet piece together, let it dry, yay, look, it's stuck together. So you can go up to a minute. 30 seconds to a minute's fine. So I spray it outside, spray all my pieces that I'm going to laminate that I have ready, and I just bring them in one at a time. Go back out, come back in, go back. So I probably go over a minute, but that's enough time to get it tacky. Then I'll just touch it, make sure it sticks to my finger and it's good. Then I will take those pieces and press them together. You want to set it directly straight down on top and just give it a good hold down there for a little bit, and then within 30 seconds to a minute, it's going to be stuck enough that you can move forward with whatever craft you're doing. Or spray your adhesive on there, let it sit for a while till it's got a good tack to it. Set them nice straight down on top, hold it down, massage it a little bit. Again, depending on what you're doing, you can beat your foam up and scratch or whatever, but if you want a nice surface, just take your time, maybe put something else over top of that that's flat, push on that. But within a minute, it's going to be solid gold. So go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and rock the bells to get all the notifications for the new videos and all that cool YouTube stuff. So thanks for watching. You guys have a good time, and I appreciate everybody who subscribed over the years when I wasn't here, and the comments when I wasn't here over the years. It means a lot to me. Greatly appreciate it, and I will see you down the road. Peace.